How are you? I hope that you will be fine and happy. Today we will read this chapter 9, verbs. Okay, so let's start now this chapter, kids. Verbs are sometimes called action. Verbs जो होते हैं कभी कभी जो action द्वारा कही जाती हैं और doing words द्वारा. They are words that express an action, an event or a state of being. Example है play, jump, run. ये क्या है? Action है. Occur, happen, arrange क्या है? Event है. Is, what, exit क्या है? State है. Okay. चलिए, there are two main classes of the verbs, जैसे main verbs and the auxiliary verbs. Repeating verbs. Main verbs are very large in number, while auxiliary verbs are a small groups. Okay. चलिए main verbs की बात करते हैं. Study, erase, run, eat, modify, produce, understand, etc. Auxiliary verb की बात करें. Be, do, have, will, may, can, shall, would, should, might, must, should, etc. अब verb express की बात करें. An action done by the subject of the sentence. This example है children are playing in the field. Karuna brought the waves. What the subject is? Example है he is a rich man. Next है India was under the foreign rule for a long time. चलिए what someone or the something possessor or the possessed है. Example Mr. Sharma had a car 2 years ago. Mr. Mehta has a scooter. फिर what happened to the subject? Example है the color faded away. The tiger died. What is done to the subject की बात करें. Example है the glass was broken by the child. The thief was caught by the police. फिर है main verbs. Main verbs are called full verbs because they can occur independently in the sentence. Main verbs can be either transitive or intransitive. Number first take is transitive verb. A verb that requires an object after it to complete the sentence is called a transitive verb. An object is a noun or a pronoun which is used to complete the sentence of a transitive verb. Okay. चलिए example है Ravi lifts the weights. Next है transitive. Number 2 है transitive verb. Transitive verbs may take two objects after them. An indirect object which denotes the person to whom something is given or for whom something is done. And the direct object which is usually the receiver of the action denoted by the verb. Okay. चलिए example है his uncle presented him. Indirect speech object है. A computer क्या है? Direct object. He gave the book क्या है? Direct object. To her. To her हो गया indirect object. Okay. चलिए नंबर सेकंड से है intransitive verb. A verb that does not require any object after it to complete the sentence, but the verb itself makes a complete sentence. It's called a intransitive verb. Example है Manjeet laughs loudly. Make the sentence carefully. Transitive कहता है he ran a long race. Intransitive कहता है he ran away at once. The driver stopped at the train. Intransitive कहता है the train stopped suddenly. Transitive कहता है I feel a severe headache. Intransitive कहता है how do you feel now? In the above sentences same verbs है हमारे पास. Colored words is used in the two ways, under A transitive or under B intransitive verbs. Okay. चलिए next है verbs of complete predication or linking verb. Look at the following sentence. Number first, I am a doctor. They were happy. You appear disappointed. He seems to be a good person. Next time, my mother became happy and she always lives in tension. Okay, चलिए in the above sentences, the verbs printed in the colored words generally do not denote any action. वो किसी भी action को denote नहीं करता. Actually, they express the idea of the being, appearing, seeming, or becoming. Moreover, these verbs alone do not make a good sense. They need something to complete the sense. दे डू नॉट रिक्वायर एनी ऑब्जेक्ट, यहाँ तक कि इन्हें किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की रिक्वायरमेंट की जरूरत नहीं होती, वो अपने अपने कंप्लीट सेंस होते हैं. आफ्टर देम टू कंप्लीट द सेंस, द वर्ड्स व्हिच कंप्लीट द सेंस ऑफ द वर्ब्स आर कॉल्ड complements. A complement may be a noun, an object, an adverb or a past participle. Okay, चले जाते हैं डेफिनेशन से. The verb which require a complement and not an object are called linking verb or verbs or complete predication. Okay, चलिए आगे है strong verbs and the weak verbs. Strong verbs पढ़ते हैं. Verbs which form their past tense by changing the vowel in the present tense. जब हम vowels को past tense में present tense में convert करते हैं, change करते हैं, उसे हम कहते हैं strong verbs. उसमें use करते हैं हम जैसे ed का, t का या फिर d का. एग्जाम्पल है जैसे fright का pout, fell का fell, sing का sing and speak का spoke. नेक्स्ट है weak verbs. weak verbs होती हैं जब पास्ट टेंस में ऐड किया जाता है डी, ईडी और टी को टू द प्रेजेंट में विदाउट एनी वोवल चेंज के. द वर्ड आर कॉल्ड वीक वर्ब्स. एग्जांपल जैसे टेल का टोल्ड, नील का नाल्ट, कीप का कैप्ट और बाय का वाउ. ओके, चलिए आगे है ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स. ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स आर हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स. ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स कैसी होती हैं? हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स होती हैं. They can't occur independently without a main verbs following them. Okay, जैसे मनोज can speak मराठी, तो can क्या हो गया? auxiliary verb और speak हो गया हमारा main verb. Okay, चलिए auxiliary verbs in English include number first primary verbs such as be, do, have, which can also function as main verbs. Modal auxiliaries which express possibility, necessity, permission and the predication such as will, can, may, shall, should, would, might and must. And all auxiliary verbs are irregular verbs. That is, they form their past tense form in the irregular ways. The primary verbs होती है be, do and have. Many grammatical verbs uses like. Number first, making negative sentence में क्या करते हैं? I brushed my teeth को करेंगे I did not brush my teeth. Continuous tense में कहेंगे I am brushing my teeth. और perfect में बनाएंगे I have brushed my teeth. मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज में एक्सप्रेस करेंगे मॉडल के जैसे पॉसिबिलिटी हो, परमिशन हो तो करेंगे. नीतीश कैन रीड अरेबिक हो गई हमारी एबिलिटी. यू कैन हैव द केक नाउ हो गए हमारे परमिशन. यू मस्ट ब्रिंग माई नोटबुक टुमारो हो गया ऑब्लिगेशन. एंड यूज्ड टू टाइड अप योर रूम ब्लॉक्स तो गेस्ट अराइव हो गया सजेशन. ओके, नाउ किड्स, दिस चैप्टर विल बी कंप्लीटेड. आई होप दैट यू अंडरस्टूड दैट. थैंक यू. हैव अ नाइस डे.